Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Dallas Cowboys schedule for this year and see what our record will be. So, a lot of people are saying we're going to go 9-8, which I genuinely don't believe. So, I'm going to try to give a better record here. I know I'm a Cowboys fan. I'll try not to make it super, I'm not going to say we'll win all the games. We won't go 17-0. We'll definitely have some losses here. I don't know much about some of these teams, so my opinion might not be as good as how the teams really are. I'm just going by of how we played last year. I know we lost a couple people from the defense. Dan Quinn's in the Commanders now, and Tony Pollard is gone, but we got Zeke back, which I am very eager to see how he'll play. I'm not exactly sure how many yards he got last year, but I'll show that. So, also, he'll be wearing 15 instead of 21 since Gilly has 21. So, without further ado, here's my prediction. So, we open the season with an away game at Cleveland at 4:25 on Fox. So, I think Deshaun Watson's still their quarterback, and I know Amari Cooper is on this team, which is going to be very, not emotional, but I miss Amari Cooper. He was a really good wide receiver. But we still have some goodies. We have CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Jalen Tolbert. Who knows? We might get another guy in the offseason. It's still pretty early. It's still June. So, Cleveland, I think we open this game as a win. I don't exactly know the scores. I'll probably do a score prediction later, but Cleveland will definitely win that one, hopefully. Next game, we have a Sunday afternoon game at 1 p.m. against New Orleans. That is at home. That's going to be our very first home game. New Orleans, I really don't know much about this team. They haven't been talked about much from what I've seen. So, judging by their record last year and if they've improved or not, which I'm going to say they don't improve, I'm just going to give us a win. So, we'll go 2-0. Now, Week 3, Baltimore. I think we'll get our first loss here. Baltimore is a pretty good team. They got Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, I think. I know they lost Odell to the Miami Dolphins, so I'll give Baltimore. They pack some punches, so definitely defense will definitely get to us. So I'm gonna say Baltimore's a loss. So we get our first Thursday night game, which is pretty early in the season. We got New York Giants. They got Daniel Jones. They did lose Saquon Barkley to the Eagles, which is kind of sad, even though Saquon Barkley was like, I'm gonna stay as a Giant, which he didn't. So I'm actually gonna try to go to this game. New York isn't that far from me, and I do like going to New York games. Crowd's electric. I love it. So this will be on Prime Video. It'll be a Thursday night game. So I think we'll get our third win here. So we'll go 3-1, just judging how New York was last year. They also didn't have Daniel Jones. They had the other guy, Tommy DeVito or whatever. I don't know his name. So 3-1 so far. Week 5, we got Pittsburgh. I'm going to this game. I'm definitely going to this game. My family really likes this team. It's my dad and I that likes the Cowboys. So I don't know about Pittsburgh, man. I mean, TJ Watt, they got two quarterbacks. They got Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. So that's going to be definitely interesting to see. I don't think they have a quarterback one as of now. I don't know. I'll redo my research after the video. This is a really long video. It's already 4 minutes. But anyways, Pittsburgh, we'll get another win. So we'll go 4-1. And yeah, all right, 4-1 for Pittsburgh, Sunday night game. So next we have Detroit. So I actually went to a Detroit-Dallas game last year, and we won by an ineligible receiver call. So I don't know. Detroit was looking pretty good last year in the playoffs. I was rooting for them. You know, they had a long drought. I tend to go with teams that had a long drought. Like, I know you guys would probably hate me. I went for the 49ers last Super Bowl only because they haven't had a long they've had a long Super Bowl drought. So, in the Chiefs, man, just Taylor Swift. But no, aside from Taylor Swift, Chiefs are a good team. So I think we'll get our second loss here. So we'll go 4-2. We'll go 4-2 against Detroit, and then we get the bye week. Coming back from the bye week, we are at San Francisco, which is a Sunday night game again. That is going to be insane. We played San Francisco last year. We got our butts whooped. So I'm going to say we get our third loss. We're going to go 4-3 against San Francisco. Brock Purdy, CMC, Debo, Brandon Ayuk, if they still have him. We don't know, you know. They have, I can't think of his name. Nick Bosa. There we go, Nick Bosa. They got a good defense. They got a good offense, so they'll probably stomp us again. But we'll see. Time will tell. And then week 9, we got Atlanta. They got Kirk Cousins. They also drafted a quarterback really early in the first round, so we'll see what's going to happen. I'm sure Kirk Cousins will be QB1, and the other QB will be mentoring from him. So I think Atlanta will get our 5th win, so we'll go 5-3. Now, week 10, the Eagles, man. Ugh, yuck. I went to an Eagles game last year in Philly. It was not a good experience because Eagles fans are crazy. So we are home, though. So Eagles, they got Saquon Barkley. They got Jalen Hurts. They got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. I think we'll go 6-3. So after that, we got a home game against Houston. Now, I've been looking at Houston last year, and man, CJ Stroud, they just got Stephon Diggs, so we're hopefully going to get a Diggs versus Diggs matchup this year. I was really excited for it last year, but unfortunately, Trayvon Diggs was out for the season. But it's okay. Trayvon Diggs is back, hopefully, and Stephon Diggs will be okay. CJ Stroud, man, he's a really good quarterback, and I think they're going to have a better record this year. So I will give us that loss. So we're going to lose against Houston. We'll go 6-4. Now we are at the Commanders. It's a Sunday at 1 p.m. I know they did draft. I think they got the 2nd overall pick. So I think we're going to go 7-4 against Washington, just judging how they were last year. So, all right, week 13, we got 2 divisional rivals here. We're at home with New York this time. Again, we'll get another win, so we'll go 8-4. Week 14 against the Cincinnati Bengals. That will have Joe Burrow. I think we'll pull off the win against Joe Burrow. We'll go 9-4. So we are at Carolina again. There's a lot of repeats this year. It's kind of weird. So we're at Carolina. It's Sunday at 1 p.m. I'm pretty sure the last game was as well. They got Bryce Young. I really don't know much. Oh, wow. Their tickets are super expensive. That'll probably change. So we'll get our 10th win against Carolina. Week 16, we have Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, Baker Mayfield. We'll definitely get the win here. So we'll go 11-4. So we got last two games here at Philly. I think we'll finally get a win in Philly. So we'll go 12-4. And last but not least, we're at home against Washington, the last game. And we will go 13-4. Now, we'll see, because we tend to lose to pretty mid teams. Like, we could lose to them or them for all we know. But who knows? We'll see what the future holds. So I'm thinking we're going to go a solid 13-4. But that could change. We could go 12-5 again. We can have the crappiest record ever, but we'll see. So that's my record prediction video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Sorry, I'm not screen recording. I just want to get this video out as soon as possible. But yeah, that is my record prediction. Thank you for watching.